Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take the resonates and the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. I'm glad to help you with doing so. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Today we're talking to the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and placement in your chart collective. Today we're asking Spirit, what is it that Aquarius needs to focus on at this time? Okay? Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. What is the Spirit? What's how white light? Aquarius needs to focus on for the highest good. What is it? They need to focus on for the highest good. Okay? How can we be of assistance to the Aquarius? One second, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. All right. Okay, Aquarius, I'm picking up that you could maybe be experiencing some kind of situation that has you feeling like the Five of Coins, like you're, at a loss. As you see this person is sitting in a shopping mall, you see the money is fleeting from their crown. And so, Aquarius, you could be maybe doing some overspending. Maybe you're a shopaholic, you love to buy nice things. The Spirit is saying it's okay to have those nice, beautiful things. Make sure you're doing everything within a balance. Make sure you're not overspending, over circulating your cash, okay? Make sure you're putting first things first, okay? It's okay to treat yourself. It's okay to enjoy life, but be honest and realistic with yourself. A lot of times, we're just not honest with ourselves, and when we get to that point, that's when things will go awry. When it comes to being responsible, you want to make sure that you're constantly putting first thing first, especially when it comes to taking care of home. You want to make sure the bills are paid on time every month. Make sure there's always food, always make sure there's a little nest egg. Doesn't matter the amount, as long as there's something put to the side. But Spirit is saying for you, Aquarius, for you to focus on being more frugal, being more wise when it comes to circulating your currency, knowing when to say yes and when to say no, not being someone who, who's a shopaholic, who shops when they're bored, being someone who's excessive over buying things. We've all done it. You have so many things in your closet. You have things with price tags on it. Come on, we've all done it, Aquarius. You don't have to be embarrassed about it, okay? And we're steady shopping and buying, and we know darn well it's like forfeits that we have not worn. But we're shopping just because we're blessed and fortunate to do so. But Spirit is saying you do not have to feel like anything is going to leave you. What is for you, Aquarius, will never pass you by. And you can use that as a daily affirmation, because I'm picking up on someone who actually shops, to comfort themselves. You feel like if you don't get it now, it's going to be gone. You should know that, we live in a world that is plentiful. And there is plenty. You can use that also as an affirmation, Aquarius, if you need to. But Spirit is saying for you to focus on being more frugal and being honest with yourself. If you know you have 10 pair of shoes and there's probably 2 brand new pairs you haven't worn yet, the next time you go into a shopping mall, maybe you're with a friend, have the discipline to just look and say those are nice and leave those shoes there. Not because you're being cheap, not because you're being stingy, but you're just being honest with yourself and saying, you know what, I have 10 pair of shoes and 2 of them are brand new. They've never touched the pavement. I really don't need to buy another pair. Just being honest with yourself, And when it comes to saving also, Aquarius, Spirit is also saying this is not for everybody. This is for some people who are watching. Be honest with yourself. If you're setting a goal for saving money, be honest with yourself. A lot of people think when it comes to saving that they have to give a lot, every time they want to make a deposit to themselves. But no, it can be something like $5 or $10. Let's talk about it. Maybe, this month or this week, maybe you just have a 20 or a 50 to put into your savings. Spirit is saying that's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of or beat yourself up over. We all are from different lifestyles and backgrounds, and we have to talk truthfully and be honest. Spirit is saying don't beat yourself up. I'm picking up on someone who's hard on themselves if they don't have a large large portion to put to the side. Okay, so that may not be for everyone, but someone who's trying to save and they're kicking themselves every time they don't meet the goal. Source is saying, be honest and do what you can. If your goal is only $50 out of each paycheck, then guess what? Let that be 50 that you put to the side. Pat yourself on the back and carry on. Don't be so hard. Once again, Aquarius, what is for you will never pass you by. The next card we have here is the Ten of Wands. And so I'm also picking up that this right here, this could be someone that you're dating, Aquarius, while you're out shopping, maybe your spouse, you could be married, you could be engaged, or you could have a live-in partner. This is someone that you're dating, and they're feeling stressed and overwhelmed as well. You see, this person's hand is full. There are papers going everywhere. Things are in a disarray, and you're frustrated as well. And so there's imbalance in your home as well as in your relationship. And so we know everything works together, energetically speaking, spiritually so speaking. Okay, we know this to be true. And so that's why, you hear a lot in spiritual community, people talk and focus on balance, because everything comes back to balance. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what your beliefs is. You have to do things in moderation. And when one area is lacking, it will take a domino effect and sometimes catapult in your life, in an unexpected way. So I'm picking up Aquarius, even your partner, whether this is someone you're married to or dating or a live-in spouse, they are feeling the pressure as well. This could be them being overwhelmed at work. There's, imbalance with you circulating the cash in a proper way. Maybe this is leading to you maybe sneaking bags in the house. Someone is going shopping and waiting till their spouse is asleep to bring bags in the house. Okay, now I'm hearing, come on now, like, I don't know, that's a new outfit. But yeah, and so this could also, even if you share an account, especially, this could also be causing a problem in the home front. Why are you doing so much shopping? Maybe you and your spouse is arguing over how there's a lack of responsibility when it comes to you circulating, your funds. And so it's time to put, an end to this situation with the death card in the upright. This does not mean a literal death. This means transforming your life, and reconstructing and bringing balance and harmony into your relationships as well as the home front, Aquarius, especially when it comes to you and your love life. And see, when there's one thing happening in one area, it will trickle, it'll make an effect. It's not about a belief system. It's like gravity. It just is what it is. Okay, so you want to make sure you just do things in moderation. You can shop, but be honest with yourself. The next time you go in the store, just say to yourself, you don't have to say it out loud. Pick up the blouse, the shirt, the shoes. You can even try them on. And I just want you to say this on the inside, Aquarius, male or female. Do I really need these? You don't even have to say it out loud, because you probably don't want nobody in your business. You can say it to yourself. You can talk to source. Or talk to your higher self. Do I really need these? Okay? And the answer, whatever you feel, go with that. Go with that. You don't believe me? Try it next time you go in the store. I bet you it worked. And you just may say, you know what? I really don't. That shirt will be there. There'll always be nice things for me to purchase. I don't have to buy everything right now. Okay? All right? And as you begin to make the changes, like I said, you will see the harmony, take a domino effect in your life when it comes to your love life. Maybe there'll be less arguing over finances in the home front, and being responsible in the home front. So it's time to, as this person is, giving birth to this little baby here, metaphorically speaking, it's time for you to give birth to new energy, a new way of thinking and being and existing. You don't have to be anxious. What is for you will never pass you by. You don't have to buy everything now. You don't have to hoard items, okay? You don't have to buy all the toilet paper. There will be plenty of toilet paper. No matter what you see on the Tell-I News, okay? There will be plenty. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled, okay? And so we have the Ace of Coins here, Aquarius. And so it looks like you will be recalibrating, your finances, and you will be working on yourself when it comes to saving, if that part of the reading is for you, and, as well as, establishing harmony in your home front, with your companions, because there may have been some spats over, who's supposed to pay what. Maybe you skipped out, or maybe the bill doubled or tripled because you've been going shopping with the money. I mean, it happens. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? But I see you with the Ace of Coins here, getting back to being responsible and finding a way to be realistic with yourself. It's just all about being honest with yourself. It's not about proving anything to the people outside of us, because you live with you go to sleep with you came in the world with you. When you perish, you'll leave with you. And each and every day you have to look in the mirror at your own image, Aquarius. And so all that matters truly, Aquarius, is how you feel. That you are confident, that you are comfortable financially, and there's love and harmony if you are in a relationship, and there's peace in your home when you lay your head. You don't have constant everyday friction, because there's imbalance. You feel like you can't control your shopping. Okay, you don't want to let something like that um, force you to deplete yourself, okay, or your love life. And we're closing out with the sun energy, so the sun will be shining back on you again, Aquarius. Aquariuses are very giving people. The spirit is saying it's time for you to give to yourself, to not be anxious and feel like everything. I just keep picking up on everything's going to be gone. You have this energy of, I got to get it now, 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 now. But you can't wear it all now, 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 now. And there's other things that need to be done now, now, now. This concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Later.